I am ready to introduce myself. So, the first thing we were asked to talk about was our hobbies. I really enjoy outdoor activities, so that could be camping, hiking, swimming, but I would say that one of my biggest hobbies is probably soccer. And whenever I get a chance, I usually end up in a team, or if not, I will do just practicing on my own. But soccer is probably one of my favorite sports and something I consider a hobby, as well as dancing. I love to Latin dance, and my favorite rhythms are cumbia and salsa. But after that, let's see, interests. So I'm highly interested in finding things that kind of push my limits. So um, skydiving was one of my most recent ones, zip lining, things like that. I really enjoy parasailing, and usually if I take a trip, I will look around and see what cool, fun activity I can find to help me make that experience a little bit more memorable. And my family. I am the oldest in my family, and let's see, I have a little brother and a little sister. My little sister is 20, and my little brother is 17. He's a senior in high school this year. That's kind of cool. And my little sister's in college as well. And my mom and dad. My dad, he is a truck driver for the oil fields out here in Colorado. And then my mom, she is a preschool teacher and actually also graduated from BYU, Idaho. That's kind of cool. And let's see, favorite food. So my favorite food is Mexican food, but I also really love Chinese food. And let's see, books. My favorite books. I love psychology, so anything that has kind of something to learn about psychology is my favorite, but my favorite book ever is BFG. It's The Big Friendly Giant. I kind of loved that since fifth grade, and I've had the chance to reread it, and I think I will always find it really cute and interesting. Let's see, movies. I like action movies, or kind of like, I guess, kind of like James Bond's idea, where CSI or cops or that kind of thing. Let's see, my current career. So I am currently in sales and I've really enjoyed it. I've done all sorts of sales, retail, clothing, women's clothing, Western wear, but currently I've actually started into the minerals. And so currently I have learned a lot about amethyst stones and different kind of stones and precious minerals that I have started to sell and help. Just recently, one of the biggest Denver fairs ended, and so that's where I was. Let's see. What is my career that I hope to have? Well, I did an internship for HR. Really love it. It was in health and safety, and I would love to continue down that path and get my master's in psychology and hopefully apply it in a setting like that. Let's see. So the next thing we were asked to talk about was what we expected the projects kind of to be graded as. So the semester accountability project, I thought that should be 30%, which is a large part because I think we're going to put a lot of effort into it, especially if it's a whole semester. And I think that it could really pay off to have that much interest be put towards it. Weekly, let's see. So the weekly assignments, I think I said 20% of our grade. So I didn't want that to be super high because I know that weeks get busy and a lot of times we do those assignments a little bit quicker. Self-assessments, I wanted that to be 40% because I think it's super important that you kind of become critical of your own um, abilities and how well you did the week. I know that in my job, nobody asks me to do anything. I'm the one that has to be responsible for maintaining sales, for showing up on time, for helping others, and just being accountable. So self-assessment, I think, should be really important. And then the 360 valuations, I said just 10% on that. I think that it's only done twice, and if you didn't do so well, that it could also be important that you get a lower score out of that 10%. But if you did well, that is just should be natural. It shouldn't be something that affects our grades too much, in my opinion. So overall, that totaled 100%. I'm super excited to work with you guys. I know there's going to be group project already, so I really hope that I am able to be an important part of a group and really help everyone out. Thanks so much for watching this introduction. Y'all have a great semester.